Hey friends, a couple of weeks ago I did my first copper wire pendant here. Turned out really nice. One piece copper wire, check out my video on that. Hammered copper. And yeah, turned out really well. Now I wanted to wrap a crystal. I have this beautiful rose quartz. And instead of going with copper, I was messing kind of with a prototype here with some speaker wire, just, to practice. I decided to go with silver, sterling silver. A foot of this is 18 gauge. This stuff is 14 gauge, very thick stuff. I went with 18 gauge silver, my first crystal wrap. And I have to say, it's surprisingly heavy, the wire. I thought 18 gauge might be a little lighter. In retrospect, I might have gone 16 gauge. So what I did is I just wrapped the loop with one end of it a couple times around that loop, and then came around the front, did a twist around that apex of the crystal there, and then came around the back of it, and then wrapped that again around that loop with the other end. Just snipped it off with the wire cutters. Also, I've noticed, this is my first crystal wrapping, to tighten up around the facets and area of the stone, like where there's any gappage. I can kind of get in here with the needle nose pliers and just kind of grip up on that while taking care not to crack the crystal. Now I'm going to finish this off with a double fisherman's knot, and I've already done half of the knot here, but I'll show you the last half of a double fisherman's knot. So we make a loop around the standing line, another one, you're making two loops there, and then you take the tail end here and we're going to feed it through those two loops that we just made, like that, and then snug that up against the first set you did. Okay, when it gets like that, just pull them opposite each other while snugging it up as you go along. That's a great knot. It's also very, very strong, and that is not coming loose, the double fisherman's knot. All right, came out really nice, works really nicely as a necklace. I really like it. It's really cool. I actually tightened it up a little bit more around where it comes around the back side there, underneath, by pulling up on those snub nose pliers even more. I really found that tightening this thing is kind of an art unto itself. And those of you who have any tips or tricks about that tightening process, see, I still have some gappage in there. Actually quite a bit, but man, I tightened that up considerably for my first wire-wrapped crystal necklace project. Thanks for tuning in, friends. And stay tuned for more projects like this, especially as the winter is coming on and I'm getting more into meditation and learning about chakras.